You can't go over, you can't go into debt on your calories. When you go into debt on your calories, that's how you put on fat and you get fat. So you need to respect your budget per day. Alright, hello everyone and welcome to another amazing video. Today I'm going to be showing you a Fit Vegan grocery haul in Tulum, Mexico edition. As you guys know, I moved down here probably around 2 months ago, and I'm still getting accustomed to the grocery store, the food availability. Some of the things are a little bit different, some of the things are the same. So today I'm going to be bringing you through what I typically buy for a week. I actually just went and bought all of this because my fridge was pretty empty. So I'll bring you guys through each category and what I mainly use as fuel. You'll notice that some of the products are a little bit different because the ones that I normally use aren't available here, so we found some alternatives for them. So on this far side, I've never seen this before, but it is a powdered almond butter. So you know there's like powdered peanut butter back home, but they have powdered almond butter, and it was like 350 pesos, which is like a little bit pricey, but I've never had powdered almond butter, so I thought I'd give this one a try just to add to my oatmeal to make it taste delicious. And here we have some Birdman protein, because obviously they don't have Ergogenics protein here because it's a Vancouver-based company. The vanilla is pretty great. I really love strawberries, but they didn't have any strawberries, so we got this massive tub of vanilla, and this one went for 990 pesos, which is around I think like $65 Canadian, which is very similar to Ergogenics. On this side, we have unsweet oat milk, but sweetened with monk fruit. So that's something that we don't do back in Canada. I don't think I've seen that in the States as well, is they sweeten with monk fruit. So monk fruit is a sugar alternative. It's really healthy, helps to reduce inflammation. It's cancer preventative. There's no glucose, no fructose. It's actually one of the antioxidants in it that has a sweet taste. So for this guy, for a whole cup, it's 30 calories, which is pretty low for some oat milk, and it tastes delicious in my lattes, which is why we have some coffee pods here. And now, so I bought 5 of those, and I already have 2 in my fridge because I go through a lot of them throughout the day with my oatmeal when I make pancakes and my lattes, and eventually some smoothies because I didn't buy a blender yet since I've been here. And we have some sweet potatoes for our complex carbohydrates. And in the form of our protein, there's a store here called Mr. Tofu, which is 100% vegan. So they have some of the foods that I'm used to having in Canada. So obviously they have your tofurkey, they have like a tempeh here. And then there's this brand here that's from Mexico. It's Benji, 100% carnita. This thing is amazing. For, I think it's like 100 grams of this product, there is 31 grams of protein. So like 100 grams is like a tiny chunk, like it's like 30 grams of protein. It's really high in protein, tastes delicious. I actually just had some with my egg, my tofu egg scramble. And then we have Benji chorizo vegan. So this one has some spices in there. I haven't tried this one yet, but I just bought it and it looks delicious. I can't wait to give it a shot. And then obviously we have our traditional extra firm tofu. So this is the package that they come in here. Usually I'll just eat the whole thing, 30 grams of protein, and it's pretty darn good. So we got 2 tofu, which I'll probably need to get some more. And then those carnitas and some tempehs, and then I forgot to get some black beans and chickpea. I didn't make a list going in there, which is something that you guys should do when you're going grocery shopping, is have a list, and don't be hungry, because if you're hungry, you're gonna buy a whole bunch of things. The Oreos looked very appealing as I was shopping by. So now here we have 4 cucumbers. Cucumbers is an amazing, healthy, low-calorie snack. So if you're in between meals and you're feeling like you need to eat something, well, it's better than grabbing a protein bar, granola bar, or a yogurt parfait or something like that. Those are gonna be a little bit higher in calories because normally there's gonna be a little bit more fat. Cucumbers are amazing. You cut them in really thin slices. You put them all across the board, salt, pepper, and then you can just watch TV and snack on that or snack on that as you're working or studying. Cucumber, my go-to favorite snack. And we have 2 bunches of asparagus. Usually I'll do 1 per meal, so this is gonna last me for 2 meals. Asparagus obviously really amazing, rich in vitamins and nutrients. We have bags of frozen broccoli. I actually have 4 in the fridge right now. So I bought 2 more because I love bulking up my meals with broccoli, high in protein as well, so a great way to add protein to your dishes. And then we bought 2 packages of spinach. I like throwing in some spinach again when I make stir fries or any dishes like that because it helps to add more micronutrients. It does not add volume if you're cooking it because it'll pretty much go from like this bag to a small amount. So it's just there to add nutrients. If you have a blender and you can make smoothies, throw some spinach in there just to add some more nutrients. I don't have a blender yet. I didn't buy one. I made it a priority to buy an espresso machine first because I know I can get by without a blender. And then just some usual things to add to our stir fry, because that's mainly what I'm eating is stir fry and Buddha bowls, because it allows me to use a ton of different vegetables, which could really be good for your gut microbiome. And what I throw in all my stir fries is some white onion and some mushrooms here. Mushrooms, really high in protein, high in volume, taste delicious when you saute them. So I bought 2 things of mushroom, and I bought a little clove of garlic, because garlic, delicious to add flavors to all your dishes. And here we have an avocado to help us hit our fats for the day. So avocado is my go-to, and then we got the almond butter, but there's no fat in there because it's powdered. Normally I'll just have some regular almond butter, but I really wanted to give this one a try. And we have our fruits here. I bought 4 red apples. Usually what I'll do as a snack, because you guys know we're done the Fit Vegan cutting series, but we're reverse dieting, meaning we're slowly increasing our food over the span of the next 4 to 5 months. So it's not like I'm eating a ton more food than when I was regularly cutting. I think we added 10 grams of carbs and 2 grams of fat for my first week of reverse dieting. So it's not an insane difference. So I'm still focusing on low calorie foods. You grab an apple, you cut into thin slices, a little bit of salt, a little bit of cinnamon on there, absolutely delicious, another healthy snack. Obviously a little bit higher in calories than than cucumbers, but still delicious and kind of satisfy that sweet craving. And then talk about sweet craving, strawberries are my go-to fruit right now because they're really low in calorie and they're high in volume, so it allows me to eat a lot of food for a smaller amount of calories. So we have 2 containers here. We have 2 more in the fridge that I'm probably gonna eat up today actually, because we'll be making some protein pancakes. And then lastly, my go-to, I love caffeine. We got some Nespresso pod, like genuinely that's one of the first thing I bought when I came to this apartment was I needed an espresso machine because I have one back home. So I just bought 4 packs of 7, so 7, 14, 28, which will probably last me like 2 weeks, because I'd probably drink like 2 or 3 shots a day. I'm actually gonna make one right now because it's noon, and then I'll be good for the rest of the day. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much what this grocery haul looks like. I try to keep it very simple. Obviously, I'm gonna vary some of the vegetables that I eat. With the fruits, I don't vary too much because here what they have, obviously they have mangoes and leches and all other different types of fruits, but they are richer in calorie, and because I don't have that much right now, I'd rather use them sparingly. So that's why I focus on low calorie foods. Like I have some bananas, but they last me so long because a banana is so many calories in there. I could have so many more strawberries with it. So I'm just trying to be smarter with my choices. And like I tell all my members, you have when you're cutting and you're reverse dieting or whatever your goal is, you have a budget of food per day. How you choose to spend it is totally up to you. You want to eat 1,000 calories of chocolate for breakfast? Like cool, that's fine. But whatever amount of food you have left for the rest of the day is what you have to eat left for the rest of the day. You can't go over. You can't go into debt on your calories. When you go into debt on your calories, that's how you put on fat and you get fat. So you need to respect your budget per day so your food choices make a tremendous difference. And as you see, all whole food plant-based. Maybe the tempeh would not be considered like tofu, whole food plant-based, but those are delicious sources of protein and I use them sparingly. And again, beans and chickpeas, I just forgot to buy some and I need to, actually I probably need to go back to the grocery store to buy those. So yeah guys, this is a whole video of like what I eat right now, and for the cost, I believe this was, and again, it was a little bit more expensive, and I gotta preface this because this was 990 pesos for the protein tub, and this was 350. So right there, that's like 1,300 pesos. So the whole thing was 2,400 pesos. So I think I calculated it's $150 Canadian. So guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, you would like to see some recipe videos or like me actually bringing you guys in the grocery store, let me know in the comments section below what type of content you would like to see next. Again, we're posting twice a week, every Tuesday and Saturday, so be sure to stay tuned for those. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and click on the notification bell to be notified when a new video comes out. And if you don't already, you should follow me on Instagram. I post a ton of daily motivational recipe training content on there every single day. So you want a little bit more access into my life. It takes all place on Instagram. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Go grocery shopping, prep your food, crush your goals, and I'll check in with you in the next video. Peace.